I'm joking. Wait, take two. So this is my music teacher. He bullies me more than teaching me. But I think the bullying is what teaches me. He's had a hair like this ever since I started learning with him, and I think this is. And I think it's been about like 5-6 years now.
It's been about 20, considering the amount of time I spent with you, like overtime. Also, I have a question. Do you learn music anywhere else?
No.
Because it looks like you come here to practice. I'm going to introduce Taru. Taru is an amazing singer. She really has a very, very good voice. And she's been with Orpheus for about 4 years, but she was my student before that. And I've known her for about 7 or 8 years now. And I've seen her grow from strength to strength. Because she really is very good. She doesn't practice as much as she should. And she relies on skill and, whatever else this is to get into people's good books. But yeah, she's also really good at coming second. She also recently got accepted into Berkeley for voice. Yeah.
But I decided to stay here because voice is better.
Yeah, you get that.
No, but
Try not to.
But I remember the first time I met Jogging Sir. We were all sitting together, and I was like, "Oh, who's this?" And then he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm a music teacher, whatever." And the first song I sang for him was "Lovely" by Billie Eilish. I love it.
Yeah, I do.
I remember. And I played you one of my childhood videos as well while you were there, and you said your voice is so different now. You were clearly a soprano when you were young. What happened now? I said that.
I don't know about it.
I remember this. I remember it very good.
Her favorite performance, I think the last YTMC, because I know how hard she worked towards it. And I mean, she was very good at YTMC. She lost out to Crescents, I think. And Crescents was just, I mean, anybody on their best day would have had a hard time beating Crescents. Crescents was brilliant that day. But yeah, I think the performance at the last YTMC was my favorite because she really worked hard at that, and one of the last good performances of like when you're young and you start off and then you get better and better and better. So this was like one of the good ones. And I thought it would be our turn. Also, yeah, I thought it would be your last performance.
Over here because I was meant to go to Berkeley. By the way, Jonathan Sir asked me to tell the Berkeley interviewer, "Hey girl." How does this start to
And how did that go?
She was like, "Okay." That actually happened.
Bro, my parents. Oh wait. No, sorry, that's for being late, which is like I can count the number of times she's been on time for her lessons. No, but she's very honest. But that's what the two things all of us appreciate about Taru. A, she's honest. She's always been super honest with us. And B, as kids become teens and then, they progress. There's a little bit of the, I won't call it attitude, but all that comes in with dealing with it. And Taru has zero, absolutely none of it with us. She's always been, like this and honest and
good with being with old people.
So she's very honest about not doing her work. Doesn't change anything or do anything about it, but at least she's really honest about it.
Interesting. I think Sir's humor is actually very nice. Like it just gets better and better. How is that really?
I've learned that there are kids who are growing up, and in spite of technology having changed the entire generation, or the way they interact with each other, I learned that there are still kids who are honest, open, genuine, and vibrant, engaging everybody around them. And yeah,
I did
Calvin's not one of them for sure.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm going to go back to things I said about her. She takes correction really well, and she has zero attitude. So yeah.
I'd say, like in an honest way, like honest opinion, I'd say everyone is very friendly. Everyone's always there to help you out, and you never feel like not included as a part of like the Orpheus family. Like you always like feel included. You always feel like you're a part of something. And even if it's like music related, non-music, when I say music, I mean like everything that comes with music. Music related, non-music related, you can just go and talk to someone and they'll be there to help you out. Like it's always been like that. Like I talk about my whole life to these people and they just sit there and listen.
We're also like, why?
No. They listen. And it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. I've been here so long. It's just, you fit in. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the kids who come here feel like this is their second home. Some of the kids don't want to leave, like whether it's to leave to go home or to leave to go to university in another country. Some kids just stay here and they chill.
I've done internships here twice as well. Last year and like the year after. And that's when me and my gang became like this. I used to steal their food. I'm glad to be a part of Orpheus. I really am. Because I know other music institutes, like, they're not as engaging and stuff. Not that I've been to other, but...
Come on, run them all down. Why don't we?
No, I don't mean it that way. It's just like a personal thing. I feel like more than an institute, this is like everyone's just so close and connected. Like you know each other more than just surface level, and that's like every single person over here. That's what I like the most about